up guys, how's it going? It's always me, Francesco. Welcome to this new video. Welcome to this new wine discussion. We are going to discuss about these three different wines, these three different Chianti Classico from the Radda and Chianti area. All of these three different products are from the 2018 vintage, so really interesting to taste them and to of course to see what kind of differences we can find when it comes about these three different wines. So these are all amazing wines, so we want of course to analyze the differences that we can find. We have Istine, then we have Borgo la Stella, and then we have a sample from the cellar of the 2018 Chianti Classico Montemaggio. You know probably that we really like to wait a little bit longer before we release the wine in the markets. Of course, this Chianti Classico 2018 is not bottled yet. We are of course just waiting a little bit more. We think that our Montemaggio wine needs to wait a little bit longer, to age a little bit longer to achieve the right maturity, the right complexity. We want the right finesse we are looking for our wine, so that's really important to underline. So these wines are all incredible, so let's dive into it. I'm so excited. Okay, let's start today's discussion talking about the Chianti Classico from Istine, the 2018 Chianti Classico from Istine. They made the choice of blending 90% Sangiovese and 10% of Colorino and Canaiolo. Colorino and Canaiolo are two indigenous varieties, so it's quite interesting to see what we can find in this wine. So it's really exciting for me. So first of all, we just need to take a look at the color. You can see it's quite ruby red, quite fine at the same time, so quite light at the same time. When it comes of course about the nose, this one has a beautiful expression. You have this kind of fruity notes, red berries. You got cherry. You got also a good spicy kind of aroma. What about the mouth? Let's see what we can perceive. Very gentle. It's very elegant, as I said. Good. There's this beautiful freshness, and the tannins here are not very heavy, but they are quite present and balanced. So probably you want to match this wine, of course, with a typical kind of Tuscanian kitchen. So a typical kind of food we usually serve at our dinners or lunch. So, probably like pappardelle al sugo di cinghiale, or maybe grilled meat, or cold cut stagliere. But actually, this is a wine that, for his freshness and good acidity, it can really work also with pasta, with vegetable. So let's start to talk about the second bottle. We have the Borgo la Stella from 2018 Chianti Classico. They have this beautiful property of 16 hectares, of course, amazing wine producer, as well as Istine, and so I'm really excited for this wine. This wine has a little bit darker kind of color, and it is in general a bit more deeper and thicker, and probably they also blend the Sangiovese with a pinch of Merlot, I suppose, with a bit of Merlot. And when it comes about the nose, we have a lot of red fruits, of course, red berries. We have a little bit of leather notes, and again here also a little bit of spicy notes. What about the mouth? It's a little bit more full body and potent compared to the Istine. Istine was a little bit more lighter, scarico, elegant. It's a little bit more important and potent, and it has this nice velvety tannin. And so Let's start with the discussion about the Chianti Classico from Montemaggio. So 2018, again, as I said before, as I mentioned before, we really like to wait a little bit longer when it comes about wine aging, because for our wine it's a better choice. So we really like to wait until our wine get the perfect maturity, the perfect finesse we are looking for. And of course, we are going to release now on the market the 2015. So 2018 needs to wait way more time to be on the market. I made also a video about the 2015 Chianti Classico of Montemaggio. If you want, you can go and check it. And yeah, so if you want to get more information about that kind of vintage, you can just go to see that video. Okay, let's start with this wine. Again, a bit deeper color than the usual. It's a very young Sangiovese, very beautiful ruby red color, very intense. When it comes about the nose, we have red fruits, a little bit of saltiness, part the spicy notes here. And then when it comes about the mouth, let's see what we found. Very refreshing, very good acidity, very beautiful minerality. You can tell that this wine will be way smoother, way smoother in several years. Of course, for now it's still young, amazing, enjoyable kind of wine. But of course, we want to have this one a little bit smoother, and of course, when it will be ready, it will achieve that characteristic. This is a wine that, when of course it will achieve the right maturity, the right perfect finesse that we are looking for. So in several years, it will be also perfect, for example, for a salmon stick or swordfish. So this is a wine, in my opinion, it's a Sangiovese you can also match with fish. It's also perfect with cazzaglieri or pappardelle with wild boar, or also with the typical Fiorentina T-bones. But in my opinion, it's quite versatile also for the fish. When it comes about 2018 vintage per se, we should mention that it was not that easy to handle the situation, especially in the vineyard, because we had a very discontinuous kind of climate. We had, for example, several days of rain, and then we, of course, we were having a few days of a very warm climate, and it was like a circle that it was repeating itself. And then, of course, sometimes you can develop certain kind of problematic. But actually, in the end, the grapes were really fine. We didn't have very huge problematic under this point of view. So, especially in places like Radda and Chianti, in areas like Radda and Chianti, of course, we are higher in altitude, and here we have very slow maturation sometimes. So we have later maturation compared to other areas of Chianti Classico. And here, of course, we had anyway very well matured kind of grapes, and so of course the product in the end it's really still really relevant as a wine. And I mean, all of the three wines that we tasted today are amazing wine. So we are at the end of this wine discussion, so thank you so much and see you next time. Let us know in the comment if you have certain kind of arguments that of course you want to discuss about, if you have certain kind of suggestion for us. So we are really happy when people let us know what they think about our channel. Thank you so much. Bye.